Let's talk about double bass drumming. I need to ask you something, and I want you to be honest with yourself. Are you making your weak foot worse? Here's what I mean. Does this sound familiar? You know your left foot is holding you back, so you start practicing more. You isolate it, you drill it, you give it extra attention. But somehow, the more you practice, the worse it gets. More time invested, worse results. If that's happening to you right now, this video is going to change everything because you're not doing anything wrong. Actually, you're just following the exact advice that most drum teachers out there give you. And we found a more efficient way to solve this. Let me show you what I mean. So, let me tell you about my own struggles with this. I was stuck at 130 BPM for years. And here's the frustrating part. My right foot was actually quite solid. I could play 60 notes at 130, 140, sometimes even 150 BPM with my right foot alone. No problem. But the moment I added in my left foot, everything fell apart. It was almost like my left foot didn't speak the same language. My right foot was saying, play clean single strokes, and my left foot was like, I'm gonna twitch randomly and lose contact with the pedals. Flams, unison strokes, complete chaos. So I did what every drummer does. I isolated my left foot. I practiced it separately. I gave it the extra reps. And you know what happened next? It actually got worse. The more I focused on it in isolation, the more disconnected it became. And I know I'm not alone in this. Actually, I think at one point almost every drummer struggles with their weak foot. So if you're going through this right now, you are in good company. But here's the thing. There's a reason why just isolating your weak foot doesn't work for most drummers. And once I understood that reason, everything changed. But before I show the solution, I need to call out something that's happening in the drumming education world right now. Every single week, there's a new YouTube drum teacher coming out with some new secret workout routine for your weak foot. Made up exercises, trendy approaches, that's it. And here's my problem with that. They are showing you what could work, but they're not showing you that it actually works. So here's what I'm going to do in this video. Throughout the rest of this entire video, you are going to see student demonstrations in the top corner. Real students from our drum camp. Actually doing the exact drill that I'm going to show you today. Not stock footage, not just me demonstrating, real students and real progress. Because we don't just talk the talk, we walk the walk. Everything I show in this video is something we do in real life with real drummers getting real results. So keep an eye on that corner up here. All right, now let's talk about why your weak foot is struggling in the first place. So here is the conventional wisdom. If your left foot is weak, just practice more. Isolate it, give it extra reps, build up the strength. Sounds logical, but here's the problem. Your weak foot isn't weak because it lacks strength. It's weak because it lacks connection. Let me explain. When you lift your right foot, your strong foot off the floor, there's a clear signal from your brain to your hip flexor. Your brain says lift and your hip flexor responds immediately. That connection is strong. It's automatic. It's been built over years of using that foot for everything. Walking, running, standing on one leg. But your left foot, that connection is incomplete. Your brain sends the signal, but it doesn't arrive as clearly. So your left foot hesitates, it twitches, it overcompensates. And when you isolate it and practice it alone, you are asking it to build that brain connection from scratch, without any reference point, without any guidance. It's almost like asking someone to learn a language by listening to themselves talk. That's just not effective. So now, what's the solution to this? Actually, this is where stroke rehabilitation science comes in. And this is actually where everything clicked for me. Last year, I came across research about stroke rehabilitation. And if you don't know, when someone has a stroke, it often affects just one side of their body. Their right side might work perfectly fine, but their left side stops responding. They have to learn to walk again, learn to use their arm again, and so on. One side works, the other side needs to relearn everything. Sounds familiar? So, here's what physical therapists discovered. When they tried to isolate the affected limb and train it separately, progress was incredibly slow. But when they had the patient move both limbs at the exact same time in unison, something incredible happened. The brain connection rebuilt itself way faster because the strong side was teaching the weak side. The strong limb was showing the weak limb what correct actually feels like. They call this technique mirroring, and it works because of something called muscle memory. Your strong side already has the pattern stored. The brain connection is solid. And when you move both sides together, your weak side basically borrows that connection. It copies the exact same signal, the exact same motion. And over time, it builds its own independent connection. So right now, we are doing this exact same thing in our drum camp. And our students get results within weeks, not months, not years, weeks. So let me show you exactly how this works. So here's the drill, and we're going to start on the floor first, no pedals yet. Sit down at your drum throne, feet flat on the floor. Now here's what I want you to do. You're going to lift both feet off the floor at the exact same time. Unison, together. Right here, this muscle group, both feet, same height, same timing. Lift and then let them drop back down to the floor again. And now here's the key. Your strong foot already knows how to do this. Your weak foot is just copying. Don't think about your weak foot separately. Think about both feet moving as one unit. You're not practicing your left foot. You're practicing the connection between both feet. Do this for 5 minutes, just on the floor. No tempo, no metronome, just slow, controlled unison lifts. And by the way, this is the exact same motion as the flat foot technique. Lifting your full leg with your hip flexor. So you're not learning something separate here. You're building the foundation for solid double bass drumming. Now, once you've got this down on the floor, it's time to transfer it to the pedals. Place both feet on your footboards. Same drill, unison strokes. Both feet lifting at the exact same time. Now, when you're on your pedals, the ball of your foot stays in contact with the footboard. You're not lifting your toes off like this. We don't want that. Keep contact, lift from the hip flexor. And here's what's happening in your brain right now. Your weak foot is feeling what correct actually feels like. It's borrowing the brain connection from your strong foot. And the more reps you do, the stronger that connection becomes. By the way, of course, pedal settings are important as well, and we're going to cover this in one of my next videos. So don't forget to subscribe, you don't want to miss this one. Now, before I show you some of our drum camp student results, let me quickly cover the most common mistakes I see. Mistake number 1, going too fast too soon. This is not about speed, it's about control. Slow and clean unison strokes are way more valuable than fast, sloppy ones. Mistake number 2, letting your weak foot drift. If you notice your weak foot lifting higher or lower than your strong foot, stop. Reset, make them move together. Mistake number 3, overthinking your weak foot. Don't focus on your weak foot separately. Think about both feet as one unit. The moment you start analyzing your weak foot in isolation, you break the connection. Alright, so throughout this video, I've shown you students going through this exact exercise. So here are now some of our student results with the flat foot technique, regular single strokes. Look at both feet separately right now. See this? The weak foot has caught up. Same volume, same tightness. Next one, both feet working as one unit now. No compensation, just tight double bass drumming. And the next one, perfect balance between both feet. This is what happens when you stop isolating your weak foot and start teaching it to copy your strong foot. And the next one, clean single strokes, equal volume from both feet. This is the result. Alright my friends, so here's what I wanted to do after watching this video. Number 1, try this drill. On the floor first, then on your pedals. 5 to 10 minutes, slow, controlled unison strokes. That's it. Do this 3 to 4 times this week and you'll see how it feels. Number 2, if you want the full structured workout routine for this technique, plus feedback on your progress, plus access to our entire double bass breakthrough challenge, we are currently offering a 7-day free trial inside Marthyn's drum camp. To learn more, just go to drumcoaching.net or click the link below this video. And that's it, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers from Vienna. Bye bye.